Hello and welcome to the famous Seamus Experience. My name is Seamus O'Grady, and today I'm going to be talking about the Garmin Fenix watch. So right now they're on the Garmin Fenix 7, and which I do have here. And before that, I had the 5. And how I was introduced to these watches was on my first hunting trip. The guy I went hunting with had a 3 or 4, I'm not sure. But after seeing him use his watch in the wilderness, that enticed me to buy one. And at the time, the 5 was out. Actually, I'm about to ship this off to him right now because I bought this one, so I don't need this one anymore. I'm going to give my thoughts on these watches real quick, and then like what I liked about them, what I did not like about them. And do you actually need a watch like this? So, and I hope I can give a more of a authentic feel to this review of this product. As you can see, I'm kind of roughing it out here, out in the West. I work and travel. I'm in the wilderness a lot, and as you can tell by my greasy, messy hair, I'm a real person. I don't make things fancy or pretty. I hope I can give off a real feel and authentic feel of review for these watches. So what I really liked about the Garmin Fenix watch is that it's very tough, and this watch, if it was any other watch or a regular watch or a regular smart watch, I think I probably would have broken it by now. I have banged this thing on many things. I mean, it is a huge watch, and so the durability of these watches are insane. And another thing I love about this watch is that the battery lasts a very long time, up to 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks, depending on how much you use it and whatnot. And one amazing feature about this watch, which is the Garmin Fenix 5X Plus, is that you can download music onto it and listen to music directly from your watch. So I'm also a runner, and when I go running, I don't like to carry my phone with me. And so having music while I run from my watch without my phone is pretty nice. And what features do I actually use on this watch? See, I use the running app, and then I do use the navigation map only when I'm in the wilderness, mostly when I'm canoeing in northern Minnesota. You know, instead of looking down at your map every 5 minutes, I just look at my watch. Navigating while canoeing in the boundary waters with this watch is actually very nice, and having to whip out the compass and map all the time, this makes things a lot easier. And also, this watch actually came through for me when I was in a slight pinch. See, I was in the boundary waters snowshoeing, and a blizzard came through. Not a blizzard, but it was like whiteout conditions. I couldn't see anything. There was snow everywhere. I couldn't see the shoreline, and the only way I knew where I was the map on my watch. So having this during that situation made things a lot more easier. It was comforting to have this watch, so that's why I enjoyed this watch, and why I'm going to keep wearing this watch. But so do you actually need this watch? That's up to you. But so I upgraded and bought the 7. So this is the 7X. No, I'm sorry. This is the 7 Sapphire Solar. So one really cool thing about this watch that's really noticeable, or the added feature that I use actually quite often now, is the flashlight on this watch. As you can see, there's a flashlight on this watch, and it's kind of bright for the size of this watch. And compared to this watch is very comfortable. So I actually do sleep with this watch on. I never slept with this watch on because it was just too big and clunky. I think if you can look at that, this watch is a little bit slimmer than this watch. And so this watch has all the features of this watch with a few more things like the flashlight and oh yes, and this is a touchscreen too. So navigating this watch is a little bit easier, but after using this watch all the time, I don't really touch the touchscreen that often. I've yet to go exploring in the woods with this watch yet, or go canoeing with the added feature of the touchscreen. But one cool thing about this watch that this other one doesn't have is solar charging. So from what I read, if you have this watch exposed to the sun for 3 hours a day, it would extend your battery life on your watch from 28 days to 37 days. And that's presuming that you don't really use it for anything else. By that I mean you just use it as the watch feature. And so I am a sheep shearer, and one way that I monitor my calories or my heart rate is with a chest strap heart rate monitor. And so there is a mode in this that it just says cardio. So how I measure or time myself is with this watch while I'm measuring, you know, my own performance. So that's the main use of this watch for now, until I am done sheep shearing out west. And if you like gadgets and stuff, you know, it's a great gadget. But so now the question is, do you really need a watch like this? That's up to you to decide. Anyways, I've enjoyed this watch a lot, or this watch. Now I upgraded to this watch. They're not cheap. This one was $1,000, but I bought it at REI, and that's a outdoorsy store. And I am a member there, and I do use their credit card. So at the end of the year, I'll get 15% back as like a rebate. And then if I don't use that, at a certain point, I can have it mailed back to me in cash. But I always use up my end of the year bonus at that store because I'm all about outdoor gear, and I like to check out the newest and greatest stuff. So I know that was quick. It was kind of just spur of the moment. You know, I hope you in your decision of buying a watch or upgrading. I do think this is the best watch they have come out yet with the Garmin. I'm just waiting for the next model to have a grappling hook and a laser beam on it, just like 007 and GoldenEye, for those of you who are old enough to remember that. And yeah, have a great day.